My absolute favorite feature on the WhaleFin platform, and it's actually also available on the mobile app, is the execution capabilities. And we're going to go there in a second. So, right now, when you log in, you typically land on the spot trading GUI where you can actually buy and sell different cryptocurrencies. I invite you to go at the top of the page and a bit to the right to execution. And what that gives you access to is algorithmic orders, which are absolutely fantastic to use. And also, it's worth noting, really rare to find built in like this on a trading platform. So I'm personally on maybe 15 different venues. And as far as I know, none of them offer those capabilities. So you've got the iceberg, which is relatively usual. But then you also have VWAP and the one we're going to talk about, TWAP. So time weighted average price. And what that's going to enable you to do is automate the process of averaging into an asset or out of an asset if you were holding it over a set period of time. So that's the whole point. That instead of buying at one given price point, you average in. And that's very useful, right? A big concern for investors, and especially in crypto or volatile assets, is that you could buy at a specific point and then prices could drop 10%, which feels horrible. Or maybe it goes up 10%, which feels great. But there's that uncertainty. And so a way to mitigate that uncertainty is to average in over time. We're going to do it right now. So I'm going to actually click. So you can see a lot of different assets that you could trade on. And let's say you're just going to stick to Bitcoin, US dollar. As a TWAP, the main factor is going to be duration. But just before we get there, you can also set a limit price. So right now you can see the price of Bitcoin is 36,988. You could say only start the algo when the price drops below 34,000. And then you choose the execution amount. Let's say you just want to buy 1,000 US dollar. Start time as soon as possible because you've put a limit price here anyway. And then the duration, which is over what period of time you're going to be averaging in. And you can see you can go as little as minutes to hours and even days. And I actually like long term algo. So let's take 15 days, so 2 weeks. What that tells you is you're going to be buying Bitcoin or $1,000 worth of Bitcoin over 15 days, as soon, if you've chosen to use a limit price, as soon as the price dipped below 34,000. And actually, if you click buy, you have a chance to reconfirm the order and see those details. So the order type, the assets, the capital, the amount, the limit price, if you've chosen to use to, you definitely don't have to, the duration, the direction, and then the start time. And if you click confirm, you will see the order pop up here a bit below. I'm going to cancel it because I don't want to keep it running actually, but you can see that I'm a user of the capability, the feature myself, right? So Avalanche, Ethereum, Luna, I'm averaging into those coins. I'm just going to cancel here. That way, so the one thing to remember with averaging in with a TWAP, with the algorithmic order, is very simple. You're never going to get the best price, but you're also protecting yourself against getting the worst price, which is essentially what an averaging in an algo helps you do in the case of a TWAP. That's it. At the bottom of the video, in the description box, there's actually a link, an employee referral link that you can use to sign up. And if you're using the Earn tab, the Earn feature on the WhaleFin platform, you will get enhanced yield for the first 10 days. So I invite you to use that, but definitely invite you to also check out the execution tab. Very unique and very useful.